was like high tea at the Fairmont Empress, served up by attentive volunteers belonging to the Knights of Columbus, teaming up with the Homeless Partners organisation, who were recently at the Rock Bay Landing homeless shelter in Victoria, bringing a feast and Christmas gifts to the homeless and marginalised community. It was a full afternoon event where religious leaders were invited from various Greater Victoria faith groups to come together, each sharing stories with a common theme.
And I often, as a Muslim, I often get asked, do you celebrate Christmas?
One of the storytellers was Karima Ramji, representing the Muslim community of Victoria.
When we look at what do all the different traditions and faith traditions teach, the ethic of care for each other is key among all of them. And this event really has allowed everybody to think about that in very positive ways. How do we enact that?
Co-founder of Homeless Partners is Daniel Kieran. Along with his wife Jenny, they started the program in 2005 in Vancouver as a way to pair up homeless people with Christmas presents on their wish list. In essence, tapping into community generosity.
And then we invite people to come to the website, select a gift or more, one or more gifts, and deliver them directly to the shelters with a proper label on it with the person's ID number and so on. The idea is to bring homeless people to life, to help them become real people for people who live in the community, and to make that connection between people who live in the community and people who are staying in shelters and on the street.
Here in Victoria, the program's in its 5th year, and about 80 local homeless people participate. Just like Leslie B., who originally from South America by way of Vancouver, has been living on the streets for nearly 2 years. He suffers with mental health issues and says he seems to be having trouble breaking his cycle of homelessness.
You know, living outside and having my sleeping bag soaking wet, and you know, and it's just, I've had quite a few cold nights, but now I finally got in here for 30 days. So I'm good here till this January the 7th, and we'll see what happens after the January 7th. I'm going through BC Housing. They said I'm high priority on the list. You know, I'm just a single person. I don't have a family, so, I mean, I don't know, you know.
I hope everything comes round and comes right for you in 2016, Leslie.
Thank you. I'm looking for a good year. Thank you. And I keep my head up, and I have faith.
There is still a need, and we really urge people to go to the website homelesspartners.com and just read the stories, because reading the stories will help you to connect with that individual who has shared that information with us. Instead of just buying for your own family, it's like reaching out to the community and buying for people who have nothing, for the haves to give to those who have not, because that's what the first Christmas was all about, as I understand it.
In Victoria, I'm James Green.